25. AB, really good first half, and the second half points were harder to come by. Just talk about your overall thoughts of the game.
Yeah, the first half I thought we were really aggressive, attacking downhill, and then I think towards the second half we kind of got comfortable, laid back a little bit, and weren't so aggressive. The press sped us up a little bit, which we got to work on that a little bit. But like I said, the first half we were aggressive, attacking downhill. We got to do that for 40 minutes.
Talk about your game and just the team's game in the first half especially. It looked like you guys were a confident group, having fun. You had 14, I believe, in the first half. Big dunk there as well. That looked like it was a good time for you. So just talk us through the first half.
Yeah, we were sharing the ball very well. We've been doing that better the last couple of games. I think we only had 2 turnovers in the first half as well. Just moving the ball, running our offense with a lot of pace and getting stops defensively. It's fun. It's fun to play basketball like that, like we did the first half. We just got to do it for 2 halves now.
We just want to really just work the ball around and get good paint touches. Every time we get good paint touches and get in the paint, our offense flourishes. So that was the game.
Come back. What is it that took you out of your rhythm maybe in the second half?
Just the press. If we was able to get past the press, in a manly and a timely manner, then I think that would have been very good for us. So.
I mean, I think that's the nail on the head right there. I think we had two turnovers in the first half, and then in the second half we had 12 turnovers. Took a couple rush shots. I think the press took us out of our rhythm, and we kind of played tentative not to win. Try to play kind of to survive versus attacking the press, scoring on it, then probably they take it off. But we were able to keep them in the press by not attacking it, and it took our offensive flow away from us.
Individually, who stood out for you tonight?
Honestly, I think foul trouble hurt us today. I think Jalen Brennan was playing well. He got that 3rd foul. He's a great ball handler, good decision maker, and obviously he spaces the floor. They were talking about stay attached, don't give him any room. So if you're hugging with one guy, it gives you a lot of room, to operate with the 4 other guys. So Jalen played well, and I think Evan played well. Our bigs played well. Evan Hall, Aaron Brennan, Nick Rogers did a good job. He had 6 assists. A couple of turnovers, but when you're trying to make plays, you're trying to be aggressive. Turnovers are going to happen. So, and understanding that Nick is almost really a freshman, even though he's a redshirt junior, didn't really play a lot at Toledo. So he's going to have some growing mistakes, and at the point guard position, it's tough. But, he weathered through the storm, and he's going to make some mistakes, but he was making aggressive plays, Other guys, played okay. They just missed some shots, but at the end of the day, they understand that they have to shoot it better. And take a couple questionable shots here and there.
The team is interesting in that they can go from playing really, really well to really struggling in almost an instant. Have you ever seen a team quite like that?
No, and I think that's just some of our growing pains. The reason why we're having the growing pains that we have to eliminate, we got up 7, 8, 9 points, I believe it was. We have to eliminate taking that bad shot here. Just continue to do what you were doing that allowed you to get that 7 to 8, 9 point lead. And whether you're a shooter, whether you're a post guy, whether you're a guard that touches the paint, if you move the ball and share it, you'll get the way we play, you'll get your shot. So you may not get your shot in the first half. You may not have 1 shot attempt, but you can have 7 in the second half. So I just think that's something that we have to continue to grow at, be selfless, lock in defensively, even if you don't have a shot attempt, because your shot attempts will come.